If only I could turn back
Well, hey there, crazy crew. Welcome back to the Extinction Spawn series. Now, it's CrazyKis here, so we all know how this is going to work. But the spawn series I'm doing for the Extinction map is just going to include all of one area in one video. So all the Sunken Forest videos or sections are all going to be done in this video, all in one. Just like we did with the Sanctuary in the last time, or the last video I just made. All of Sanctuary was covered in one. We go to one, die, well, after we see what's there, and then we die. Then we go ahead and we go to the next one, so forth, so on. We're going to do the same thing with the Sunken Forest, just so we can make these videos just a little bit quicker. I am going to say that if you do end up liking this video, and even if you don't, go ahead and hit that like button, show me the love. Go ahead and push for notifications by clicking on that bell icon and subscribe, so you know when something new is coming out, and you can see all of my old content. Not that there's much, but there's enough to keep yourself busy for a little while. Also, if you have any comments, like tips, criticisms, anything like that, go ahead, leave those as well. Those are much appreciated, and they help me make better videos if you guys give me some pointers. Alrighty, we have arrived at the Sunken Forest Central. Seems like it's kinda well, I mean, it's the Sunken Forest, so it's like underground. That's a given. Sunken Forest, boom, the answer right there. But so far on our spawn, I mean, there's not going to be much here, like tame wise, not yet. Got to give it a minute to spawn in. We spawned in right next to some water. That's always good. I know that in the wastelands and in the city, there is no like a night and day cycle. It's just always day, and it's always hot. But we are in one of the biomes, and also we're like underground. So it says here that we are in the crater forest, and it's only 73 degrees. So we're not cold, we're not hot, we're doing great. So water may not be as important as it is in Sanctuary, but already we're next to it. Plenty of rocks. That's always good. We get our stone, our flint like that. We got lots of trees. Got a nice blue glowing thing over there. That looks cool. This whole area is just so far so good. I have yet to spawn here before. This is my first time doing it with you guys. I'm really digging it. Looks really cool. Oh. There's that noise from like, I think last video. Yeah, that was it. Could be orbital drops. I did mention that in the last one. It happened, the noise happened twice. Well, so far here in Central, the view is amazing. Got a pretty decent amount of trees in the immediate area. Bushes are aplenty. So food-wise, you should be good in this area. Is that metal? Yeah, we got some metal nodes too. So that's good when you need to repair like metal tools and stuff like that. When you get the metal picks and the metal hatchet. Let's take a gander at a taller view if we can. Wow, look at this. Kind of reminds me of Aberration. It's very similar in like the feels of it, you know? Wow. Oh, well, that's the obelisk right there, the blue obelisk. That's cool. This is actually one of the pictures that were released for, I think, the Community Crunch. This is kind of where, like in the picture, the Forest Titan, or I think, yeah, it's called the Forest Titan, was sitting right on top of this cliff here, because there's that view, or whatever, that I saw in the picture. And then, of course, the obelisk is right there, so that could very well be the spot. I'm liking how this is looking, but I don't see any tames. The spawns usually happen slightly slow when you start, well, for me, when I start a new character and stuff. There's the obelisk. The spawns are a little slow, but there should have at least been one or two things already. So far, nothing. I mean, I don't want to travel too far because we are going to view everything and, you know, like when we die and go to the next spot, but I need to see if I can find a tame, because you can't really... Oh, here we go. Alright, we got some parasaurs. That's good. Those are good early tames, because they're easy. I mean, they run around a lot, but they're easy. A couple of hits to the face, and they're good. So that's always good. We got here... Now, I'm not sure if I showed these off in the last video, because these can be found in Sanctuary in certain spots. These crystals here, they give you fragmented green gems, which are used with, like, aberration engrams and stuff. So that's always good to know. They do also have, like, I think the red sap, which is for, like, the red gems, and I think blue sap for the blue gems. Those are all in the wasteland, as far as I know. I don't know if you could find them elsewhere, but yeah, that's good to know. I believe you also get crystal from these. So, you know, make that spyglass right off the bat. That's always good, because you want to know what dangers are around, like, from a distance. You don't want to walk up to it trying to figure out, oh, what level are you, T-Rex? You want it from a distance, so that's always good to know. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for Central. The view is amazing, that's for sure. You got quite a lot of resources. Like I said, there was a metal node up there. I think I saw one down here, or... could just be the color of these rocks are a little strange. Ooh, that's good for when you're trying to get hide in the beginning. There you go. It seems like so far, flat ground wise, up there was a small amount of flat ground, and right here is not that bad. This is looking pretty good. There's a lot of wood on the floor and stones. Yeah, you can pick these up like on the Ragnarok map. Yeah, this is a good area. Oh, look, see, the spawns are coming in slowly but surely. So now we got a Lystro too. This is good. This is a good start. It's not all that bad. It's a little empty for me. I'm not sure if it'll be like that for everybody. But when you're first starting out and you want to start in the Sunken Forest in the central area, seems like there's a pretty decent amount of stuff. Don't see anything dangerous. So I think I'm going to have to kill myself so we can move on and check out the rest of this area, because it looks amazing and I can't wait. So let's go ahead. Go for the big drop. Whee! Fatality. Yeah, so that was Sunken Forest Central. It looks pretty good. Resource wise, you're pretty good. Tame wise, I can't be entirely certain, but parasaurs, that's always good. You got some Lystros to kill for need it for like a slingshot. You can't really do anything about that. Ooh, okay. Already compies, not good. I see. Okay, guys, this is, we're going to be bothered by the compies, but this is called the Gacha or Gotcha. This is a new creature for the Extinction map. It was introduced with this DLC. They are absolutely the most adorable thing in the world. Now, I will be doing a creature... these things are going to be the death of me, I tell you. Let me see if I can get these out of the way, and then I'll come back to finish talking. Alrighty, so I dispatched of the annoying compies, so that's something to look forward to when you come down here to the next spawn area. I was going to say, well, first I want to point out the Iguanodon. I personally love these for beginner tames. It's a little harder to do with a slingshot, so you kind of sort of have to wait for like level 21 so you can get those trank arrows and whatnot, but they're very good early tames. So if you can land one as soon as possible, it's better for you that way. Now, as I was going to say, I am going to do a creature guide on these things, but these are simple to tame. Just throw down, like, as far as I know, stone is the best thing if you don't already have a snow owl, because their kibble is the snow owl pellets. If you don't have those already, stone. Just stacks and stacks of stones, full stacks. Go ahead, throw it at their feet. They're going to sit down and they're going to eat it. Now, that's how you tame these guys. So these are pretty easy early tames as well. You just got to get some stone and throw it at their feet, and they're just going to sit down and they're going to eat it. Kind of like that. They'll sit down and they'll just pick up the stone and eat it. I don't know if they sit down every time they're eating, but yeah. So far, so good. You can go ahead and do that and easily get yourself a tame right off the bat as soon as you spawn. Let's see. I mean, of course, you're going to have to get the hatchet. Easiest way to get stone. Let's go ahead and die. I mean, actually, let me check out, because this kind of looks like mangrove trees, almost like a swamp. So let's see what's in the water. Hasn't been much water to check out, so. Okay, fairly empty. I might say. I mean, the view is still fantastic. Got some glowy rocks, or element, actually. We're definitely in a different area. Let's open our map, check out where we're at. Yeah, we're much higher than where we spawned. We spawned over there. Yeah, but the view is still amazing. I mean, this seems like a pretty good early base area. I mean, it's super flat. I mean, you only have a limited amount of trees unless you go out there, go get those trees. You got a limited amount of rocks, but there are a few. Got some of these river rocks. Those give you metal, so that's always good to know as well. And there's plenty of bushes. So trying to get food, not a worry as you're starting out. I mean, also compies. Go ahead, go up to one, harvest them. You know, you get some meat. If you want to get a campfire, go ahead, build that. So this area to spawn in is pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this guy to kill us so we can move on and check out the rest. Oh, he's only level 5. He did the job, though. He did the job. So, that was the next area. We did Central, then East. So now we're going to head over to Sunken Forest West. Let's go ahead and see what we have available here. Alright. Right off the bat, I see lots of trees. That, I can't tell if that's a weird texture, but that looks crazy. If that's rock or wood or something. I don't know. It looks like a weird texture from here. I see a parasaur. If you're brave enough to go across the water. Is that an otter? Oh, there's otters here. Those are really good with temperature insulation. They're really good at helping you be at a good temperature. I know playing on Ragnarok, all I needed was, what's it called, an otter, and I could go into the snow biome no problem. So, I mean, I know otters are really good. Those might be super helpful for out in the wasteland, if anything. I mean, I'm almost positive that was an otter. Looked just like one. But back to looking around. Other than the otter and the parasaur, we got plenty of trees. Like, yeah, plenty of trees. Lots of bushes. Great food source right off the bat. Just in case anyone's wondering, I say great food source for the berries because when you're first starting out, you know, I like to save some of my engrams for the more important stuff, so I usually don't get the campfire. You can play this game however you want. That's the wonders of it being your game. But you go ahead and, for me, just collect as many berries as I can while I'm collecting my fiber, and I'm all set for the beginning. Once you get further along in the game, it's not going to be as useful food-wise, but you can always, like I said, unlock the campfire later on once you get, like, all your tools in your house and all that. It seems like there's plenty of rocks. I don't see any metal nodes that I'm noticing right now. But let's go ahead and take a little bit more of a gander. This is looking super cool. I'm really loving the scenery here. Doesn't seem like there's anything tameable nearby, but let's see what's up here. Got a turtle. Those are cool for tanking attacks, but moving around, they're very slow. They might not be a really good early tame. Let's see, we got anything dangerous? Got an iguanodon. Those are always exciting to see. Not sure what's over there. Oh, Dilophosaurus? I love those things. Those are great beginner tames. And look, there's already a set of 3 of them. Let's see if we can just quickly get away from them for now. Let's go explore a little bit more in the area. The last area was kind of like not really that great for exploring. More gotchas. They're very common around here, so that's good. Like I said, it's just an early tame. Nothing really special. But they are new, so that automatically... There's a raptor. That automatically makes them special because they're just a new creature to hang, like, play with and stuff. There's quite a bit of them, too. So far, 2 in one area. That seems like... Oh, that raptor ended up attacking one of the gotchas. Oh, here we go. We got some trikes. Those are not only... Well, they're slightly easy to tame. They're also pretty good at defense. So, like, you don't really have to worry too much about other dinosaurs when you got a trike. Obviously, if it's a low level, it will have some issues, but yeah, it's pretty good to start off with. Seems like that gotcha's having some issues with that raptor. This area is just beautiful. I really cannot get over that. Over here we got those fragmented green gem crystals. And yeah, metal nodes. That's awesome. Ooh, frame rate. This is great. That's a... Oh, very framey. Very framey. I mean, I am on a PS4, but for me, pretty framey. This is a great area, though. Like, the scenery is wonderful. Lots of resources. You really could not go wrong here. Maybe if you were worried about water. Doesn't seem like there's water in the immediate area. Ooh, sorry about that. I couldn't see. Dilophosaurus, more raptors. I saw a flyer, but didn't see exactly what. More parasaurs. So this is a pretty good spot to start off in. Yeah, look at this. Lots of resources. Quite a bit of tames, actually. And raptors are kind of easy. You just kind of need a bola. Once you get that bola... Oh, never mind. Maybe this isn't a good spot. Oh, I have a spear. What am I doing? Wait, I don't? Oh, no, I don't. That's right. Never mind. Oh, well. That's this area. Well, that was that. So, I guess that's our sign that we need to go ahead and check out the next area. That was west. Now, this is Sunken Forest Upper. It kind of looks like the same area as Central, but we're going to go ahead and check that out anyways. We're almost done. Why not? It's been a fairly quick video. I mean, there's really not much I can show you other than the basics, but by now, I mean, hopefully everyone knows that already. Oh, okay. I see what it means by upper. This is more of like... This is your way down into the Sunken Forest. So, over up this should be the wastelands. Let's see. I don't see much resources. That's one thing. So if you're starting out brand new, you might not want to spawn here. That's crazy looking. Might not want to spawn here. It doesn't seem like... I mean, I think berries is pretty much all that's here. I don't know if anything is not spawned in maybe, but a very empty area. I don't know if you could build on a slope like this properly, so I wouldn't say a good location for beginner base either. Doesn't seem like there's anything harvestable on the ground. I don't see the little symbol. I don't know where that leads, but this might just lead out to the wastelands. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and try to get to the top of this, and I guess I'll, instead of having you guys watch me walk around, I'll just bring you back when I figure out where this leads. Not exactly sure what's happening here. Maybe there's a waterfall underneath and I just can't see or hear it? I don't know. That's a little strange. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. I did find out though, obviously there's more bushes, but this definitely has to lead to the wastelands. I mean, I don't want to waste too much time out there because this video is for the Sunken Forest, but I'm almost positive that this definitely leads out to the wastelands because it just keeps going up, and that definitely looks like the end of the biome. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to that other area that goes somewhere. It kind of looked like a cave. I don't know if it's a cave, but it looked like one. So I guess I'll bring you back when I get there as well. Okay, so I went the other way, and it actually doesn't lead to a cave or anything. I think it just leads to another way down. I mean, I can't really tell. I don't think so, but it's kind of just a really big open area. I mean, if you spawn here, it might just be just to get out into the wastelands, but you don't want to, because I don't think there is spawns for the wastelands. This is just a big open space. Yeah, because this doesn't lead to down there at all. I guess I'm going to have to say that maybe don't spawn here, because there's nothing for you to build a base. I mean, this area is a little slopey, but you could probably find like a relatively flat area, kind of like up here, and just build your base there if you already have the materials to do so. Like if you just want a base in between the Sunken Forest and the wastelands, kind of like a stop, like a little hut that you can stop at and get supplies to go out into the wastelands, that could be a thing, but there's really nothing to spawn. I mean, nothing to collect. There's only berries, bushes, fiber, but there's no trees, there's no rocks, there's no water. I mean, I don't know what was going on further up where it kind of looked like there was water, but there wasn't. So I'm going to have to just go ahead and kill myself so we can move on to the next area, because this is kind of just really bland, really empty. No spawns, no nothing, no tames. Can't really do much here. That's pretty much where I went up, that it just leads to an edge. Let's see. This is obviously the way down. Think we can get up here? Yeah, we can. Alright, well, I guess, would I die if I just landed there? Because I was going to say, I guess we could enjoy the scenery as I fall, but there's not much scenery here, and I think I will die. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so that place was kind of boring, like, to start off with. It's a very long walk to get to the sunken forest from there, so maybe don't spawn there for like a first try. Maybe if you're trying to get somewhere that's nearby there's nothing that's going to stop you from spawning there, but when you're just starting, there's nothing you really can do there. There's no trees, there's no rocks, so we're just going to move on now to the sunken forest lower area. Alright, so definitely more life here. I'm going to assume that there's going to be spawns. Meh. There's spawns over there. There's some tames, maybe. Got an oviraptor, it seems. Dodo, so that's good for, like, something in the rock over there. Could be an iguanodon. Yeah. Or, wait. Is that a Theri? I think that's a Therizinosaurus, so we want to keep our distance from that. Yeah, it is. Excuse me. Got a dodo, so that's good for like when you need hide right off the bat. You get that slingshot so you can start getting those early tames. Dilophosaurus, those are wonderful early tames in my opinion. Some people just completely skip them altogether. I personally think that they're really good to have. There's raptors. Really good to have with you right in the beginning. You can get rid of them later if you want, or keep them. It's all up to you. But in the beginning, I like using them. So far, it seems that this is kind of a dangerous area. You got lots of Dilophosaurs. If you don't watch where you're walking, you're going to walk right into one. There is Zenosaurus. They are herbivores, but they're aggressive if you get anywhere inside their aggro box. Scenery-wise, it's beautiful. Although, pretty much so far, everything I've experienced on this map is just gorgeous. So, scenery-wise, you got it, if that's what you're looking for. When it comes to resources, I see lots of trees, plenty of bushes, good amount of rocks. So you definitely have some flint and stone if you need it. There's a listro or lystro, however you pronounce it. So you got yourself some early access to some hide and some meat. So you could tame like, oh look at this, some beavers. Oh, okay. So if there's beavers here, there's a good chance that there's a beaver dam somewhere nearby. That's a really good, go away compy. That's a really good way to get some wood, but you got to be able to defend yourself, because once you go and start grabbing stuff, it also normally carries cementing paste. There's some of those good crystals. If you have your aberration engrams, there you go. It's really good for getting cementing paste as well. And sometimes they have like silica pearls and a few other things. Sometimes rare flowers or rare mushrooms, I believe, or both. I'm not entirely sure. I don't see a dam though. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. But there is a gotcha. So already you have a tame. A super easy tame to get. All I did was walk up a little bit. That's all. So, I mean, it's not that far from where it spawns you. It might actually just spawn you here. Not sure. Plenty of resources. There's water, so that's good. Here we go. We got a trike. Good early tame. Seems like there's a good rock. Could you stand? Yeah, you could probably... No, it'll probably hit you. But you could try to maybe get on those rocks and tame it. There's plenty of ledges here. Oh. The raptors have also spawned over there, or they followed me. Yeah, this is just, it's just a great map. I kind of want to see what's going on over here. This area looks insane. Lots of element looking stuff. Got another turtle. Parasaur, so this is a good area. I like this for flat ground. I mean, it's not entirely flat, but it's good enough for a starter base, because when you first start out, you're not really going to have like a gigantic base. That's further down the line. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not exactly sure, because the forest titan, I believe, spawns into the area, but I don't know where that area is. This is a pretty crazy looking area, though. Diplodocus. Gosh, I hate those things. This area, there's another gotcha. Oh, Troodons. I hope it's not nighttime. And I think I just aggroed a Dilophosaurus. But we're almost done anyway. It's just, oh, there's a Chalicotheriums or Chalicotheriums. I'm not exactly 100% sure on how to pronounce those, but they're there. Those are also herbivores, but they do aggro onto you if you get too close. Seems like there's another Diplodocus. Those things aren't dangerous, but they kind of push you. They just continuously push you, so they can easily push you into danger. Yep, I've been spotted. Didn't get to see what was over there, but that's alright. The view, anyways, is just great. Look at this. I'm going to run out of stamina in a second, but I'm really liking this area. I haven't been to the other ones yet, so I don't know which one's my favorite. Wow, that was vicious. I don't know which one's my favorite just yet. But so far, I'm liking the Sunken Forest a lot better than Sanctuary. Because Sanctuary, it's almost impossible to find any tames. The freaking defense units are killing everything in sight. But, what? Oh, Tech Raptor. I was like, why is that so shiny? You know, I was going to come here to do an outro, but I guess that's not going to happen. No? I hear him. He's gonna kill me. Oh boy. Well, Tech Raptor got me. So it seems for east, because that was the second thing I spawned in last time, where I was just in like a small little land surrounded by a lot of water. You could also be spawned somewhere else, it seems. Let's see if maybe this is a little more passive area. Yeah, this is kind of exactly where I got spawned the first time, I think. Seems that way. Yeah, just about. Alright, so I guess I could do my outro here. So far, I'm liking the Sunken Forest a lot better. It's definitely a lot more dangerous, but you have options of tames. That's kind of important when you're first starting. You need something to help you defend yourself. So having the defense units killing everything in sight, it kind of ruins that for you. But so far, I'm liking this. I mean, I still have this desert and the snow biome. Of course, nobody's going to like the wastelands. That's just like the swamp of the normal islands. But I am so far liking the Sunken Forest. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and say, if you like this video, go ahead and give that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe so you can see all my old content and anything new I post. And if you want to get notified when something new comes out, go ahead, hit that little bell icon, and YouTube will hopefully notify you guys. Also, if you have anything to say, you want to give me your opinions, because I'd love to hear what everyone's thinking about this new map, especially this area. So far, I'm loving it. So I want to know what you guys think, and I also need to know if you have any tips or criticisms for me to make these videos just a tad bit more exciting and a little more enjoyable. And with that, I'm going to go ahead. Oops. I clicked the wrong button. With that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. And stay crazy.